Hello everyone, I'm Iron Felix and welcome to Agrarian Skies EP2, where we have a little bit of a look at farming. Because at the moment I have reasonable stock of food, but it's, by reasonable I mean, 2 apples here, and I do have access to apples and wheat and carrots. But it's not particularly very good. But not to worry, because Hunger Overhaul does also give some additional things. So I can't remember what mod this is from actually, but one of the things that it does make is the juicer, which allows you to make juice from, there we go, it's Harvestcraft. So Harvestcraft works with Hunger Overhaul to give better foods, basically. So if I was to eat that apple, it counts as a morsel. It only gives me back half a ham. But if I was to juice it, like so, it gives me an unfulfilling snack. And this returns a whole ham of, a whole ham. So juicing things like carrots and apples gets you a juice which will then give you back 1 ham. And you can also juice things like eggs to get components for other foods. So that's my juicer, and that's actually for one of the quests, the cooking channel quest. And I'm also going to work on making bakeware and a mixing bowl, because the reward is pretty good. It's iron, the reward, and half heart as well. So the other thing that we're going to be looking at today is a mob grinder, because I need dirt for the farm, and I need bone meal and all kinds of stuff basically. And the best way to get that is by mob grinder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off sorting this one out. Oh, and you can get the bone crooks as well, which are rather neat, rather than having to use sticks. You can use bone instead. Right, another apple. I can turn that into appleness. I do want to automate this actually. I'm not completely sure how to automate it yet, but I do want to automate it. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a strange thing here, because usually in any kind of world really, your mob grinder will end up being made from cobble. It's the most common thing, but oddly enough, this mob grinder, and probably your mob grinder that you build on your own Agrarian Skies thing, will probably be made out of wood. So it's a little bit more common. So the idea for this mob grinder is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up about 26 or so, 26 blocks. So they're going to be hitting that reasonably hard, and I can tweak it as necessary. Actually, I'm just going to quickly have a look online to get the how far up I need to go. Funnily enough, Google, you type in mob grinder and it comes up with exactly what you need. When it does finally load. Right, what do I actually need? Full damage, mob killer, here we go. Make a roof, full damage, I want to make it too high so that I don't get endermen spawning in. Experience grinder, here we go. 22 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's start with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright, I've got to get this right, because why didn't I bring any ladders with me? Okay, so it's not exactly a bug, but it's a what do you call it? What did we used to call them? Features. Where if you fall onto a ladder, you don't take falling damage. Very much like if you drop into water. However, I do have to get this right or I'm just going to die on impact. Let's give it a go. Oh, yes. That was close. Right. Now I need to find my ladders. 24 of them. And just get that going up here. And at the top, I'm going to build a platform around a 4x4 hole. It's not a brilliant mob trap, and later on I'll probably upgrade it to be a little bit more efficient. But for now, this will be fine. So I go 3 blocks out each way. 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th. Like so. Was it 3 and 2, 3 and 4, and cap that off. And like so. There we go. Now I could just leave this as like a sunlight grinder, but I don't particularly want Endermen spawning in. Endermen were a real problem on my main world. They had a tendency to just take dirt, and when your dirt supplies are very low, that is an absolute nuisance. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this as just a bog standard grinder made out of wood. Like so, and then a roof 2 across the top, and that should stop Endermen from spawning in and ruining everything. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to cap. Now I'm holding shift a lot here because obviously if you crouch next to one of these, then you won't fall off. At least you shouldn't fall off unless you're clobbered by something. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think I'm starting to load. Yeah, I'm down to my last stack of wood. That won't be for long. Alright. Just basically finish this off as much as I possibly can. Because obviously, when it turns to night, the mobs are going to start spawning in on this platform. And they'll mill around and then fall down that hole. When they get to the bottom of that hole, they are going to be in a 4x4 room with half a heart left, so I can just nip in there and thwack them until they die. Small risk is that actually they'll still be moving a little when they fall down the hole, and they might land on this lip here, so we'll have to work that one out. Another thing that they might do is spawn on top of it once it's finished, so it will need to be lit up on the top as well. So I'm just literally now going to use my crook to get rid of all these leaves and just finish off the mob grinder really. So, you know, I will see you in a sec. Okay, so it's night. What I've done is there's currently no roof on the spawner, so we've got a load of mobs in, as we can see on the radar. We've got some zombies in there, some creepers, sort of things that we would probably expect. So I'm hoping now that some of them are going to start falling in. Meanwhile, because we do kind of have to just leave. So meanwhile, we're just kind of working on this. Hopefully they'll start falling soon, and can start hitting things and getting some useful stuff out of it. But for now, it's good. I'll probably just continue working on... Is that... Hold on. It might just be the angle that I'm at, but that doesn't look right. It's probably just the angle I'm at, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, and I did some... yeah, that's fine, it's because I've got this over here. So that platform just goes up to the top. That's all that is. So that I don't have a ladder going through the middle up, so I can get on the top of the mob grinder without actually having to go inside it. Good thing about this design is that it is quite scalable. So when I do finally get some water, I can then upgrade it with water channels and expand it a lot more. It works because wood is pretty much the only thing I have right now, and not a huge amount of it. Yeah, it works because I do have the resources to expand on it eventually. For the moment, that was a good size for the amount of materials that I had available. Now, do I have anything in there? No. I strongly suspect... Oh, there goes one, and he dropped iron. Awesome. Thank you, zombie. But you see there, kind of came out at an angle and then fell onto the platform. So when he actually got down here, although he did actually drop things, the problem was that he just kind of jumped out. Which is kind of why I've got this house here, even though we don't really have any proper, well, walls yet. This will sort of protect me from sort of zombies and things eventually. I mean, it's not particularly great at the moment, but it will be at some point soon. So that dropped me iron. That's awesome. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep on going with this. Got a creeper in the trap there. Can I get to him? This section is going to need some work, I think. Possibly moving up the hole by one. Or getting a bow and shooting him through there, but I can't get to him, unfortunately. But he's fallen all the way down and he's just got half a heart left. These guys, a lot of them seem to be falling not straight, so that's a little bit annoying. But I can sleep because they're nowhere near me, and then deal with that. Now, so we got spiders. I've dropped string. Don't seem to be able to actually pick it up. Interesting. Gonna have to sort all this stuff out, I think. Now creepers can hurt. There we go. Right, let's open this up and finish this off. I reckon if I left that there, he can't get to me still. And I can still get in there and knock him. And I can get the XP, but I can't get the drops. That's a little annoying. I can't actually get in there to get the drops. I don't know how to do that. Possibly an item grate. If I was to put an item grate under there, that still wouldn't work either, because need to be down there a bit. But an item grate eventually would work. Another option, I guess we could pull it out here. I don't know. Let's. I'm just going to go and I'm going to go on and finish this now, without looking too much at the Enderman. I'm going to build that so I can beat him to death. Yeah, nice. Ender pearl. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with this now, and I will see you in a sec. I don't know completely what else I'll be doing this episode, so I'll probably just get this mob grinder up and running and show you the aftermath, along with anything else that I've managed to get done. Oh yeah, another thing. So I was saying, so 8 saplings to make compost. You can also combine them. So that's an eye, and that's string, and that's more string. So yeah, you can fill one of these barrels up with all kinds of things. So it doesn't just need to be some saplings or some string. It can be a real mix of stuff. So that's now going to make me some more compost. But yeah, alright, I'm just going to continue with this now. So yeah, I'll probably see you in a second. Oh, another thing that I completely forgot about is the tools that you get. So in Tinker's Construct in this version, your tools skill up. So as you can see, that you've got an XP 1 of 150. That's because you kind of need to use them for the tool that they were designed to do. So an axe would chop down trees and it would get experience from doing that. In the case of the Pan of Destiny, I've got 110 XP from killing mobs. So at 240, I will get some kind of upgrade to it. You can also see what was used to build it, and also various statistics about the specific items that we use to build it. So that's useful, and it's got 5 attack damage, which is awesome. I really do need a way to get these hoppers would be, but then again, see, this is my trouble. Water? No, because if they really don't know how to fix that yet. But I will find some cunning way in which to do it. Oh, I've got an axe. I completely forgot I had that axe. Been punching trees down for God knows how long. Right, didn't know that. Thank you, axe. Right, well, yes. Okay, I'm going to go back to working on this mob grinder now. So yeah, as I said, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so the mob grinder is done. I added a wooden door so I can just open it up, beat everything inside, or let it come out and get records and the like from creepers. I've built a little bit of a storage system here for all the sort of various mob drops. I haven't quite got all the barrels I need. I think I need a couple more, but it's a good way of just showing which ones go where. Also, interesting feature about these barrels is that you can lock them. So if I say wanted all the rotten flesh out of the barrel, I could take all the rotten flesh and it would read 0. Now when I automate this, flesh will still go into that barrel because it's locked to that one. Actually, I'm going to use the flesh just to do that. Okay, the farm upstairs is coming along nicely. I need to just finish off the ceiling. It's too high, so the Enderman can't get in and nick my dirt. 'Cause that's something that I definitely had a problem with on my own personal world. So yeah, it's all going well. Oh yes, and I've finished some interesting quests. So let's just talk about spawn eggs. So you can make spawn eggs in Agrarian Skies. To make a chicken, for example, there's my arrows. There you go, there's some arrows. It's just a pattern like that, and it makes a chicken egg, and that will spawn a chicken. I also got some quest rewards, so I got that, a single-use safari net, and I don't know what's in it. And what else did I get? I got some hearts. Oh, and I got a potion flask of invisibility, which is going to be really useful, isn't it? Oh, and I got something else, didn't I? I can't remember what else I got there. Just need to empty this. I also died once. I can't remember how I died. I think I got blown off the tower. Yeah, I seem to remember that's what happened. Which, you know, it happened. That happens. So that's literally just how I empty it every so often. I need to keep emptying it because one, zombies get in there and they start causing trouble, and also it's broken and still doing the amount of damage I need. Right, and also if there's too many mobs in there, when I open the door they all get sort of propelled out the front, which isn't good. So just every so often just need to open it up and beat them inside. The Pan of Destiny now has what's it got on it? It's got, as I remember, it's got Smite, Lifesteal, Burning and Luck on it. Though I need to work out how I can repair that. I should be able to use, hopefully I can use stone. Let's try going for some stone. Put that into, which one is it? It's this one. Please say that this is going to work. No. I need netherrack. So I won't be having that for some time. Well, I can still use that for stuff. So yeah, it's going well. I'm just sort of slowly grinding through some quests. I want to get the squid next. I think next episode I'll be looking at building my first animal pen out here. So I'll be doing that one, I think. So still looking at getting some food options sorted out. Maybe an upgrade down here because this is getting a little bit of a nuisance. Because stuff like that happens, and that's annoying. Oh, and that's what I got. Armor set. I got a full Imp-Skin armor set, so that's good. So yeah, it's coming on well. So yeah, as I said, next episode I'll be looking at animal pens and continuing to get the farm up here up and running, because I do need rather a lot of food at the moment. And it doesn't help that I keep accidentally running everywhere. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.